wakata no ni pakata. Mata dina mikata. Misi ya dina mikata da you say no better trawa. Ani no better trawa.
Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there o see dem yopo.
Joe Simon.
Me that say it will be case incompetent and will be case useless. Different women.
What is incompetent? Meaning of incompetent.
Me pacho. Me tia so me.
And so it is money.
Incompetent. Any useless. And yet at the crow. Say obini bibi woni bibi I didn't get no unsu mfaso wonye.
No incompetent say they are the amount say na.
Yes, unsu ana me boa. And as basically useless
yes, it is but you are not the same thing.
But I don't make it. Meaning say the same but me be say obi say we useless. Obi say we incompetent. Or the other man unsu mfaso. And I'm like, untimi nya very good. It untimi nya now. That means who are there to faso. And I incompetent useless faso be news because if I saw was only at the end, I can go back to my at the corner away. And I make an untimate.
But they don't mean the same thing.
Who tell you to our wedding? And a wow say be one who can say Obi Koka President Kufuor, former President Kufuor say, oh yeah, I don't know
I will not allow you.
Incompetent.
I will not allow you.
That's what you said. That's what you said.
I said the government.
No, because catch who former president who
but then again, words me, they don't mean the same thing.
If they don't mean the same thing, no him say nya papa I don't know who you are. Who him say tu nya papa I don't know who you are.
They be me ni who you are.
Me catch who ti o we adwuma fefe no be catch o in nature e be o de. And who obi so go catch who former president and dey how who can want them. And then I mean say Dr. Bawumia osuso sebe osuso Iñsült so onu no suma nkofo so mko di nkofo atem.
How?
Yes. Sana mimi hunu say Dr. Bawumia onu no suma di nkofo so ano suma bro nye so mko di nkofo atem. Sana mimi hunu because so ye penyi no ye badwin ba wo penyi pa no tifie.
Enti me ba enti so matimi akase omo amudi atem me amia Kevin ani ade omudi atem o penny mahama ne so am say
enti no stop o enti no catch o catch ye second general second say on better things to be already so one way no what to tell me be obi atem bi mana me be say general secretary matter who dey allow me one man me time it mean me time to look kan dem wa want to me time bibia it one man me asem na me see me afred ene na me mehu ene na me jo mehu say Dr. Bawumia na suma abronya ni nkofo so mko di atem omko di atem ni wi a na se nkofo e do mko police station na bebe e do no ajo mu fie no ahage omu wa ya o ma tu because do mko kan ni atem papa and we continue that say the papa the manner because who baba catch say intimidation say o ya teaching nkofo mte no anya mu bia tete who na osuma abronya so mko didi nkofo atem Uncle can't in some who faso or movie and what about press conference as penny our president do per konya papa akonya kete we di so mba ki kan sama who cry no be from say no man kon say sama o keke who faso jaje o keke man kan say but I never before I try no muka try say ye chichi omo ye harazi omo intimidation na because e wo mo te omo suro enu ye wo power o 2012 was 2014 no baby ko and am tie 3 ya NDC for power o and am kan bibi fa chief justice otiso and then the year am go je for 4 man so munim said o kan no anya papa and it no do court for 4 o mu je lo for 4 man ana me boa oh certain anything na take onya so ana me boa the same time and before buy nana my your friends XYZ mira na fi ni di kakra ohin ba bo ama Angelinu for say 1 month to say ayin say wakate tia president that time NDC press conference my MPP for say omo intimidate NDC for so that MPP me say MPP for no mo kwa na mo jawo mu a say young bibia a TV come ana. I just want to know. Say MPP for no omu de omu nim nyansa ama no bro so omu batra amamu yankofo na omu chichom left and right no what to say a press conference say omu intimidate NDC supporters ana eti onja de okanu and then you guys MPP for na ta ebi o manu aka say there's no room be mistake prapo to abadiama Bawumia. It is how kata niya and that's all the prepare me or the hand who say or kasa keke Jamaica cho what ma say ene me no kasa ene e da we mu ayete na your friend is saying what boy wa kata e dey take in Japan ah kata fi kata tantan o kika ya when me an stop no or did the president at this watem or did not tell to the sense say President Nangata ya dino kokoto ema President Nangata kase omunjano because ani emanu ehano
okay
ene hwensema wako be ko manti billboard o e dey kase Dumso is back
Dumso nya back
who nim say the okanu air force the okanu nya nukre na je nipa na ko manti billboard no okika nsem no otumfuto de gu nipa nima usiye nja se nipa no busu nya de oye no
Joseph mama
ana sebe na okache me no hwe imran e di ejuma o ma wem Emran edi ejuma na emran bego so aye ejuma e wo mawem president pasumbi a obeboa man ne 24-hour economy ayaje atum ama even MPA for crampo edoji nu ma jato ne omu bie 24-hour economy ma yaye ejuma ene sa 24-hour economy na ene ewo port ene enu no mu di ejuma enu hu ne ye adwin ni hu yasum da pa e di abo mo ma we ni na enim ko na ko nanim ena hu ni ase na Ukraine for omu san ko Russia for ko tu bomb o Ukraine America for nyama omu ye ni nyina achi dollar no be e wo ne hwa ne wo won say ya kate intokwa cost intinu dollar no atra e barrier entimi entina na so the ye kan say aba we no tisu no enya de MPP before beka enya de omu ye ene be ha no ni focus ene all dream tin o ma we ebetima ko nanim aboa ma wo ye MPP o wo ye NDC o wo ye Ghana ni ma wo so hu ato ama wo so wetima ko nanim ene o ti aka say dollar ba from ena den na nyama bo cost of living heading and your musubai.
All right.
Because we know them say so mu MPP before kwa they said MPP before lose sita and no MPP before so call MPP before omutimi nkisi omuniama omuton say your man nkofo be kata ban na wa no ntimi so I can assure him say before this 4 years be kwa ending no ono ngasa ko beti man be NDC.
All right, me that say Joseph Akujo and Simon and yete ne kan ne mo de be cheme ene de mo de be cheme and was it
1 minute
30 seconds Aye. And 30 seconds is 30 seconds.
Who say Chamajo can say me say MP before being your co-opposition are increasing and this government is incompetent. I must repeat, he said this administration is incompetent because what now obi and the air determine prices and ma would ya. That's how we are incompetent. You don't deserve to be in government. Well, someone who can say and they are MPP for me increasing woman and you say on mine winding. What your man would do on mine so no. Ultimate regulating and woman. Now catch say that be some American. It makes sense. Who sends them all car? It makes sense. The American see the nose, it makes sense.
What Solo is saying is that if you are in government and you control all the sectors and you allow certain few individuals and you allow certain select few to determine the prices of goods and services.
You are incompetent.
And what are you trying to tell me?
You are more than incompetent. You are super incompetent.
But that's it. 30 seconds now.
Who put a for any
good for you now MPP for?
No, I'm not saying to MPP before.
So what are you saying?
Nyabutena tell me point. Omuti o ma we mu. No mu ka chen say. Nyama na e kosu ni omututu nyama me titi nyama so. Government titi nyama omutiti nyama so omu ka say. Untimi ko che obi price oton omu no na den na e kosu.
That's how we
trade minister angata meba trade minister angata nko out. Enko kanche nko for say the way government titi nyama so nyama no omutiti so. Omumpre omudia politics. Tell me who is a journalist? Catch them say they make an
man can say me a journalist, but
no.
So what are you saying?
But
don't attribute it to MPP. That is what I'm saying.
We know them, so we should think of waiting on me.
Just a question because economy a jama o mo anadum so kan we no mdi dum so abeka and ameboa
na o kan ya still do more
na me ya na unim me da we do me anam say me mfafo yi nko ye video na e me mfa message eno mu doom light more than 3 hours
area ben
around Weja Malam Bawe what do you call it Ablekuma that area omudum no am say hey nti ade is still munyai munim hunim dia so mura na mumusa His Excellency the former president Nana Dankwa Akufo no nkyere mo kwan ya ofa so otimi so wudum so mo so amaye arrogant na modern nam na mo kansem na mo di amaf na nekra de say de me nkasa o kasa ya be chew kasa ya yes wado akọ culture of silence enya sa na edibu man o yeti kroman yeti nkrofo bi mo satam president Akufo do mo di na tem kansem bebere fa no mia na we minister kache Akufo do kra so useless ba sa ni pan ye jana man ne nam ho but ene sabi yeti said you make us na dum so ba na metia na makasa dum so is back yes ya be che say adenti na wakasa dum so is back meanwhile so ade na ye ni yade enye sabi o ye funu yade ye ni obi ehunu say light ni dundum your friends businesses collapse businesses kofom wukruma and the people are crying cost of living kosoro sabi imprediasa 1 good square meal a day ni pakrant me afford it or try ye bobe to akope fufu bi anase buka bi no odi ahye niyam no akoda. They say people are crying. Why are we crying our own motherland? Our own motherland Ghana nyina ye dia e die nti na ese Yesu. Ghanaians are suffering from this kind of arrogance, corruption, a whole lot. And o man ye suffer at the nti na ese basa. TCJ, or mine dear Sabio, ye do mine ma NDC as a political party and come or money or my for mine free and pempens why did you because there's a governor say continuation. It in him so move continue at the or mine doom pempens one king yepe. But say no, I say no my rough oh kruma. Say no be bien one my consigne, you can attest. You can attest. So ukasa na ye say any ama dollar aba from any ama wan any ye say meanwhile so dollar aba from so cost of living e kosoro amanfo President Mama who say one Ghanaians sign social contract say oh bana wa mom ho aten ha wo mo okra indeed time President Akufo Addo mo mu aye dem aye yi no kra no say Sadia na President Akufo Addo ne nye nti ye trust in you se ne be ya be mo man mu aye de but enne areho ejadwetwa bana bo na Ghana for bo CJ said ya woken tore bia na areho kakra se mbi on ma se besepa ne koni aban ye tasim de obanyasafum because asem ato opanyini eno na mre bi ayi ye nyina ye nua ya waka ba bi ye friend said asebre je dwamra ananya sa na ye frɛ no dasebre de no obonyum emre bi okọ ba bi aye dasebre dwamra okọ ayi ba ya amanfo kekan obonyum bi o say titru bi ato no na enye ono kwahwe akwa asem bi ono ma ebi ana sabi onim wo hwe na emom to na ato no nti sade opanyini kase yenyan rally behind no I think say step in a right direction say na yen hwe anase yenyan fie ni achi say na be ya be hu de anase ye be kwa go to the deep of the issue because asem we de me angaza no medwene ho amenti ase na no mi social media say ono amu no okasa ewo video bi say amanfo say ateno
enye no kra
sa no manoma meanwhile so all the online portals ni mo ankasa radio stations ni TV stations now I can't say indeed something like that has happened but who knows what to now yes enye no kra sabio obi hunu de etuam
but that was before Minda and Kwesiada arrest
sa
the rumors in the by rumors be by
yeah no go fast video ne by say okay you know say an amount of say I
think 213 million
dollars yeah or there and I say a group of people we know makabuma omo yes adwuma na na say there enti media sabio bi be say asem yenimu bi enti me draw conclusion na say prepare ye ho na me ka asem bia at the end of the day bia be sa banana nukure bia enu na say bibisa enti ye nyina de mpaibo na ye data na chi say our member of parliament de enu kwase bibisa ye to no sa ti ye nyina rally bia na mfa mpabo nta na chi na if possible aja ye lawyer say ya attorney general da o ma no e wo man yen keka ya no nsie na na say yen keka ho nsie ni na yen ko ne ntimi ko defend ne mfa ye de hye ne mra back say ye kwaso so na say bibi wo mu na aja ye timi ji ye de hye back ye ba na afi ye so ye ne na bedi wa ba say ye be ma o man bi so ede no ayere no aye no ma bi ense fata de I think say no de ye mpere masa de nisi ye be sere attorney general ne a lawyer for mpanyifo mu kroma so mo keka nsie ni no mu ntimi ko for panyin ne mra ne nyina ye hwe kwan ye ja ye betimi de afa so cause asem we say de make na ye be sepa eni ko ni aban tase no obanyansafo na asem so ye nim edu kan bebre wan hwe a na wakoka asem bi eni kwansa oka nti sije empire ne nyina ye bo ama no say yankopon ebehwe na o ma release no wabaka
sani emre no akoyi nti me de we so beto aso ama na afei bibi amakojo ho Dr. Bawumia ana o chesisi akra we introduction we share me kra o cast o boss so we will not be intimidated by arrests. Dr. Bawumia didn't answer me the atuja fe no so ma me na afei nko
CJ I think what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia can 100% because yeti kroma sebi impredi as a democracy na yesi practice na ye practice democracy na anytime bia no the government of the day no opposition no can someone be putu on your toes no wa working hard etimi dia end hardship bia e bia ekoso wo man mu no obi te baby and I say obi eko mount which I know say fine nenkenye say we come mount billboard say Doomso is back but we and I know say Doomso is back. You and I know said Doomso ewo yeah ne sebi impredias a wokọ Kumasi asafo wokọ wo Temako stores amanfo na mo say ya na say eti do you need a suit say to come and tell us say Doomso is back it is obi ka say Doomso is back na say because of this who intimidating say ya say no say that thing work asa it doesn't make sense you and I know say it doesn't make sense and just say na you practicing democracy Sabi impredias and you saying you're practicing democracy because the ye nyina no you person you put you on your toes. Say adie na e bia president mama wo no nkro for mo ye no moon speed up and asa moon double up. Say ne be ya no ma mo ye no wetimi ayam na boa the country as a whole. It is ye ka sabi o mo person be criticize. That kroma na criticism bebre and of course so during your time ye kroma yati kroma na manfo ka say even president Nanato kra kona gay community ni lesbian akodi discussing na we say is bound to happen this anomanom and some of footage is by ya na ye de president Akufo-Addo ne your friend say wa broni ato say omo de dadam ni nyina say people did it yenim journalists omo kroma no omo de sa no man tutu social media na meboa what happens to them yenti kroma no omo kan say bebre even to the extent say me am camera bi falizo vozu kwati wanga nje president Akufo-Addo say yes wo yare cancer na enche kra na obewu na de o man keka sanse mo nyina even in power then Alhaji Bature cancer bebre so African world say wan na president Akufo-Addo kra nje eno no fa ho koja enti ensem bebre na NDC ye kase ye ka a lot of things we betimi aka akire say indeed mo opposition sem bebre na mo kan to the extent and obi emi say wanga Akufo-Addo useless. Yeti kroma na nsema kese bebre ma even president Mahama describe Akufo-Addo ne na busuafo ne atimfo nyina so me atim Zakawa boys ana meboa obi kwachi obi bibi eye kabi ma men kabi amamu ni nyina ye said the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia can we will not be intimidated by this kind of things there be we will make sure say Ghanaians ebe hunu ana say NDC be accountable to Ghanaians. What you told Ghanaians say, and you are going contrary to what you told Ghanaians say, Oba. One can just say Doomso a crab thing of the past, and the Doomso aba, and Amewa. Okache say, Sebi impredias, I want Ghanaians sign social contract, a 120 days say, Obaya, would the ban about to all forms of illegal mining, and Amewa, and illegal mining, let's say, and Tiate say, Okroma. And then you took Roma, Obi Baka said, now God were there, by United Kroma and Mokacha say, God will catch us or more good or moton. About 90% of gold no every small scale miners. And some vessels at Amiatia say about 90% of small scale miners are illegal mining. Etinya enya nuntia. sa normal we nyina ekoso amode ese wo ma no mama o ma no ekọ eritoriese na ye kan wo se wa adenti na wo kan ti ya chew
okay
which you and I know say enya de ese nyina so okroma
all right
o ka kire Ghana for say o ba ma cost of living na perform and the cost of living ekosoro because and now hostels are tertiary institutions are once upon a time no tia be 3,500 and no tia 5,000 fees are 3,000 and maybe 4,500 people are suffering
okay
I'm for suffer kroma etianunti na ye ka kire the government of the day say the contract on Ghana for sign ye mukra muka che say mo manifesto mo ko Ghana for mo ko dwomfo ma ona mo mo ko cho manifesto form for na mo mo cho manifesto e mo de no ma hia esisem ene de na ekoso 24-hour economy you promise Ghanaians say me ba ene be in the 24-hour economy company bay and I started CJ dear Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia can NDC for Sebio womu se omu kwa ombetimi authority ensem okroma because here now omo criticism we be criticize omo and no more ye na nya fa be ka chom sa de na mo ye enye
me da say Solomon Kusiapia me da say papa
nobody can control prices in this country no government because Ghana is practicing free market economy
yes
so nobody can say oh but you are in power. It is will be to no more. Go and control it.
Na yehwe ni mo se yebekọ Ministry of Finance wo mo na hwe Ghana esikasem entotoye ensem so IMF ni omega na nkita odie no wo mo na wo mo die animu ya wo no mo ahwe ho asem kra ye nya no se nyame adomene yesi ni po ni awie saa enhyehye ni nyina apreko na yebekọ ni akwakowe se de yate ne ha na saa na mu no kwasem sitie ananso so se ente saa nso so a enchiemu foforo bi wo ho no wo sie nya de efa saa nsem ni ho aye hunu Mugabe Mase General Manager Ewa Hamprempre Yano or Finance Ministry Mugako Aba, the capacity man himself.
Major so many
Nyamia Daroma Bibia Boko Ewaha. Finance Ministry will now on cry at say IMF Ghana deal and a sanity.
Nyankopon in the next few minutes, Ministry of Finance, Sector Minister Nankasankasa on any deputy as we speak, or more Ewaha or my sister or more. And IMF omo rep awon so Ghana House omo so about the true Ministry of Finance in United say ayonkofa na wo Ghana ene IMF International Monetary Fund no MPP na say eyedwumadi na say so be kai asa abre no na o man no ye papa abra covid mo ba ye no say we be kwa IMF say enko IMF ye di levy badia ene yenko IMF so IMF ne ko esa ko eyi levy aban we ba ye no ho say yeah baby MP for could be an say o hanti timu be ye edunum 50% there na say omo any IMF no akwa kodu ha aka 50% e was aban su ba ye ho no what was so the be omo dijumadi no ebeba wie kama e na me ne o ka say there you Rebecca say o my Ghana nyame tie nsu fe wo hwa ye reserves ni mbibia no finance minister ami ati say o my Ghana ko ba se bibia sikura o man yentimi si ye kokra bibia ya yo bosome makoma ko be edunum 15 months ya just Rebecca ye reserves ni bibia no e de dana kura mo kama ya se sia wo hwa ye banks no agina na na so ye papa ya just bibia wo di dwumadi no wo pelo na ya de so ko a etimi hwehwe nkata am netumi man loan etimi de ne edwuma we de ye duro ne de se ye de ho yenye wo man a baby a ya duru bi ni die na che se yenya B+ ani ye ba A baby a ya duru no enya ade se ye san ye tibiem IMF ye ne wo moton kwanta se no o mapai na obi a emfa no ho nemom no o mo be hia ye technical assistant free ye IMF o se de be ya ye betoto nkrata ye se de yenko spend bibribi ema yankrata mo san mesenti no IMF no bitimi a wo ho eno na ye wo na oba apply for say yamma wasa assistant no any technical assistant ya no so mo de be ma ye no skapia bia anya den enim omuntu eska ma ye ne yesu eska bia anya den mo ne no na mama bi te say eye Keved Serbia na eye Rwanda wo motumi age bia o nya asa technical eye support no etumi abo o ya okọ eye Rwanda memo Paul Kagame no no wotumi atikia abo o man na mana de do Keved so as we speak no o mo economy no ya dey say jina na so ye papa eni ya ye ka say so oko America memo inflation rate no at 3.8 and how about my Ghana memory so inflation rate 3.4. And you see, you can inflation once a month in a honorable to 40 America, as I say, that's all my Ghana, the inflation, agent and also estimate a year American memo. And you may, ya dear, ya IMF, ni BU, Nina, a baby yet. Check, and central for a bed in a beginning or so on, or the a year official announcement, at the Ababe to a year Ghana for any.
But Mogawe, Misa way is it to say after a ne at the air chrono, and I have say be after a fini fifi kakade chrono, near many be a coswaya near say and your mind pay a IMF deal, no after ne de chrono handsome the NTB one.
Nina eba a year. The woman say, Ebema Omubenyo, a media who after the Padodo was here for more edumum. Me interaction with the minister no achieve bi mo say the Russia graduates are more free a year from former who eba outside the year biana ayo 500,000 ya just say to me and to me ye na mebuna eba ni to me anya adwuma anya and no be security threat to the country into was mo social meeting na to mo nya me buy we buy no me pa say afa ene busumi enum ni na so say ya finance minister we what they have to talk when they are Apple money, papa, pasa overspending or necessary spending. Nina and send to Crunina. I bet me a trip. And any man waiting to a dear Nemon or born home idea. Yet me a trip to Tokru, Duduana, a dear Nisi can in family. He said, you bet me like I say, you get to honor, you the 20 years, a fatter. Better be your money between me and to me at 2 points. He said, dear, and yeah, they say IMF no, you year one film. Yes, I do higher than as I buy the Shimubium.
Okay, next say o man no ye nya hoden say ya e betumi agina ye na so ne yesika ye woni ye de ne ye aboy ho bra
sana me ka say and reserve so say na kwaba say bibi kura esi o man num ya che say yesi weni we esi o man so ntimi nko ba bia Ghana e betumi ahwe ho be ye bosume makomako edunum a che say more than 1 year there e be gina na so pimpin ya che say enya de say bibia betumi akon etia o my Ghana.
Moga yebeda se papa ye be train finance minister
ye breaking station bia ni bi Ghana.
Okay.
Breaking
Capacity man.
Oh yeah, capacity man and I get me every on when you say information.
Capacity.
You see the card to ja. And sana ya no for no so mati bi no mati can be apa.
No kwasem.
Authentic news na obinya ni na e wa here.
Yo, Kapa, you better say Papa.
And I am my reporter.
Said the idea.
You can't do that when you're military government. So the government, the system they are practicing, a free market economy. Obi bet me this bottle of water. Oko be a 4 series. The same bottle of water. There are certain environment to come on 20 series.
Yeah.
The same bottle of water. I didn't government can say wait on for so on for. You can't do that. It's a free market economy. So me could be prices no was slower. Then I will say no, me in tower. Because you see, apart from the first year counselor, I'm also a life coach and a business development advisor. I have finance background. Me figures I see. So when they come here, they should know say you can't come and say oh, and I know my cost room, and I ban it to her, and then I'm more power. Control. You can't do that. You can't. Because the market is free market economy. And that's why I started this water. Meaning, say we get on baby 4 cities. I know. But the same bottle, baby, I have
hotels.
Fantastic. Yeah. You know the same bottle.
Yeah.
So even the price of the water, it depending on the location of the water. Maybe I don't know. The same thing. But where the water is located, and they determine price. So abandoning to me, say, I don't know, wait on for us now. You can't. So when they come, they are speaking. You see, you are who can't say more. You must be truthful. That's all. And so that is what I wanted to correct. Okay. Say, we can't say, I buy no cocoa and no cocoa. Say, I don't know how to waste. On to me, yeah. But we are practicing free market economy, and that's why I said, apart from me, a council and all that, mostly business development advisor. Me figures I say I know economy. Inti no maybe why omo no must stop you because people are listening. No can say as if omo muti no nim nyansa for you to say Zabani no control price. So that's just by the bar.
Thank you, sir.
So, you see, in life, you know, how well you do or how bad you do, you know, depends on your association. Association in the BR, who the Diagoa, you will wreck your destiny. Who the association Diagoa, you will wreck your destiny. So, because we'll be a new island, there's nobody. They said we are for me by beginning now, you cry FM now, we're all in association. Also, Uja me coin. Uja, yes, we are calling baby. No, that's 7 years one, because I'm saying it on air. But I still kept that association with Nana Pinti. In spite of the fact that we are calling separate ways, you know, me keep that association with him. And that is why when he came to the crunch and he said, look, this is what I want you to do for us, I accepted it. Your association makes things easier. So in this life, you know, how far you go, how well you do, how bad you become, no, depends on your association. And now, Obi Ohwa, only associate here, you do well. Obi so only associate here, you do well. Obi there are people on this earth, whether you believe it or not, Nyankopon Sadomoso. There are people like that. Nyankopon abodi. But there are people who carry special grace. So obey Noah. Sometimes, even though you are going through challenges, you know, things become easier for you. So Bible say, because of Abraham, Lot was also blessed. Not because of Lot, too. Because of Abraham, God also blessed Lot. So Lot's association with Abraham is the reason he became rich. The Bible can see, because of Abraham, Lot was also blessed. Now, if you watch it, Tama Abraham ni herdsmen, any loss herdsmen no problem no. So along the line increase here. So no to me continue. Yeah. And they have problems. Yeah. Then Lord Abraham called Lot. And look at you and say, so call left and make call right. Who call right and make call left? Lot made a mistake by saying, by accepting that condition. It was the biggest mistake he made. Because you see, no one one. It was because no Abraham was on. No man. So when they were having issue, because someone said, now Lord, Abraham is the warfare. He should have gone to him and said, no, warfare, no. When we say issues are bad, but I'll resolve it. But when Abraham said, me call left, who call left, me call right, he accepted it. But when we say eventually, no. But for the same Abraham, no, the Lot would have been destroyed. Oh, Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah. That we say when he left Abraham's environment, that good association, which was making him prosperous, and then the moment he left Abraham and went to Sodom and Gomorrah and associated with certain people that were not right, he lost everything. No matter what they call Sodom and Gomorrah. By the time Lot was leaving Sodom and Gomorrah, he had nothing. In fact, the Bible says he escaped. Because on the angel, it wasted time. Say, call. And when God was going there to destroy the place, say, I cannot hide anything from Abraham. This one from Abraham. And if you watch Abraham, because of Lot, he kept on interceding. No problem. What about call on 20 years? He was doing that because of Lot. Till the time can say, me destroy a place, to the extent that Lot barely escaped because of Abraham. So you see, in this life, there are people when you associate with them, you do well. And there are people they are cursed. Yes. If you associate with them, you will not do well. Classical example. On say na Absalom or sister be tema. Yeah. Na tema no ni brother bakuno. Absalom ni step brother. No person in that. So he went to his friend and told his friend, say, my sister will, me half sister will know. I have some akono, me person in that. And then his friend told him, say, pretend as if we are.
Bad advice.
That bad association. So his brother pretended as if Oyari. And then his sister by inside no see Njomo and no raping his sister. That idea no need to rape the sister no. It was not done for the man. And that destroyed everything. All I'm saying is that you see in this life, whether you like it or not, you are going to associate with somebody. So be extremely careful about the people you associate with. And that's why we can say, no me done so. Obi because of the any papa ye ni mama ye obi ni mama ko ji obi kunu Accra FM and na nipa no place case when you say wo no because of beji bi kunu ya no o man ye no place a case no obi wo a omo ancestors do some things na implicit nyame, so they have a problem. If you are not careful and you don't descend and you go into that environment, you suffer. Until you be say, oh, na ni bibia fine until ni guy we share. You be say, oh, na me bibia fine until me worry guy we. Or baby wo ho a. Oh, you bear man not do uni down. And no, you are done. You have sold out your destiny. And that's what affected Samson. Delilah, her presence in the life of Samson is what wrecked his destiny. All I am saying is be very careful about the people you associate with. And that is what you must know their friends. Don't take it for granted. Because one thing you want to think about correct or nyamisru obuadie or osuadie. One bad association can destroy your child. The Bible says, do not be deceived. Bad company corrupt good manners. Bad company corrupt good manners. And that is what you are for. And you are raising your children right. Be careful about the people they associate with. Men can say, oh, they will do so you must first of all know who are your friends. I want to know them. Who are your friends? They know the near to so. You see, now the near to from now you are assessing them spiritually and all that morally. If you share as a parent and you are convinced in your spirit, say akwada we no ni me ba nam na mboa cut the person off. You see, sometimes you want to say, why are you saying my friend should not come here? Why are you doing this and that and that? But if your parents are convinced, say association of woman name one, sometimes also use the force. No, they talk money from one chain. But if you are not careful, if you know what you need, bad company, it will just be waste of your resources. Because what building in one careless association. Once a year time, no, you call secondary school year 7 years. We want to pass.
Yeah.
So we spent longer time there.
Yeah.
So me, I was in the boarding house for 7 years. We want to pass. You see a lot of dynamics. When you go to the boarding house, who you associate with, you better determine how well you do. And I said you will be out of the school. The one you shouldn't know enter because you are innocent. Now you associate with people who they are doing other things apart from the reason why they are there. It will affect you. They will teach you certain things. They will teach you how to jump the wall. They will teach you how to smoke. They will teach you how to go to the town. They will teach you that, oh, this is not important. Now, if you're also fortunate and you enter into the environment and you go and meet people who have the fear of God, who are working hard and they are disciplined, almost like a shape you bravo, and it makes you a better person. There are people whose homes are shaking now. Shaky, not because it's because of the association that the husband or the wife has. The bad association. Into be was the beginning of the marriage, you know. Your poor, so coffee. No kuhunimba, and then the year and then the lifestyle. That's what he knows. Then along the line, maybe through a Juma and whatever means, no kunyadam for phobia. Your poor also, Charlie, you got Nakaka. Now, ye, we be in trouble, right? The guy doesn't know how to do that. Also, now, remember the point in coffee, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so me, now did they be out? Now you know do want to only my dear watch. Then they start. Now only the oil. Then they start. Then you sit down with them. Oh, you enter and you Champions League. And there's March B. So much now. But when they are coming, they don't come alone. They come with their side chicks. These are also married people.
Yeah.
But when they are coming, they don't come alone. They come with their side chicks. Now, because who names are here, no? Now, if you don't show me, no more ye. No more ye. No more ye. And then the ladies who buy no, then allow for people buy. Now, also to me now, if you're not careful, and you're not strong, you will destroy your home. By the time they realize, you know, after the phone person be coffee, you need to kind of wait. Why? Because of the bad company you are keeping. Obisu owa. On me managing our ye. In fact, no man calls you until only Obadi and maybe share who understands marriage. Because you do, I didn't hear anything. No wife kasa no be womenka. And no kuno no be women. Say and kakra. The person's home has become better because of that association. With me to assassin. Look at another you call sites. You have price the minion. So Charlie, you minister also don't worry, me no be call on you know. Mom to assassin no call. So madam for me. But price no bit me massive from the beginning. Every month remember see. But the time I realize because of that good association, what assassin done. So you see, that is how life is. Whether you like it or not, sana braboti. Obi wo ho a, oni kunu wo ho. Ntuko bi ambaye until sasa uti. Na me de mintra na be ma nyem se o. Na de na wote no kunu nu kasasa. Na o yesi, na last me ba o kra no kunu kra hu me on hia me. Na wasasa uti. No sasa uti. O madam fu we se hu no nhia no. Na no mi nia we se. Na we can say. Na we can see. By the time you realize the home that you had that was stable. You want influence him. Association in life is the most important thing. Who you associate with will determine your destiny. Because whether you like it or not, you are going to associate. So don't let people choose you as their friends. Choose your friends.
Counselor, I like that bit. Don't let people choose you
as their friends. Choose your friends. Yes.
Men man crofo and foul say woman down for them.
You must live your life in a way say before because say we are down for no. Then you know what you are talking about. You must have acquaintances. Acquaintances you are down for. But when say yeah, lamp people oh you madam no. You must have your inner circle people. There are people who are just acquaintances. What you saying? Oh yeah, oh this and that. Any acquaintance. But before you can say we are down for no, you must know say nipa will minimum no. This is somebody who can put their hand in fire for me. People are ready to die for me. I want to be from my downfall. The rest are just acquaintances. Because if you are not careful and you create that environment, no. Obi go no judge no more. And that for the children. Obi no need me masem. And na won na virgin. And na your virgin dey. And na see a virgin kra okromo ha. Obi dey no worry for 5 years also apart from we no obi anya bibiada. And they have this thing this is men's thing. Them are the worry also no bia. Pressure back home obetum and all those things. The one thing here, all your moral standards. No man will see with him. The things that you have wow, all this one, you destroy it. Let me tell you, even in ministry, Nyamesom. One, you're careful about the people you associate with in ministry. You compromise. Also, people who are starting, you know, not fasting pa. Or bumpy. For the grace to be sustained, you know, at least once a week or so you're fasting. But we are fasting prayer, and everything they do. One shin ye, even in ministry, and you go and meet somebody who doesn't believe in that. This ministry is not like that. It's not about fasting. It's just about this and about that. Or maybe when you started ministry, you believed in holiness. You don't believe in holiness, righteousness.
PENDREAM TV. Now, so far so good. Say open online portal e Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.